Something had changed. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was simply going through the motions. I had reached the pinnacle of my career, but in doing so, I had lost touch with the very thing that had driven me in the beginning, the passion, the drive to create something meaningful, something that mattered. The success I had worked so hard for now felt like a weight, not a reward. That night, I sat in my apartment, looking at the city skyline through my window. The lights of the buildings blinked in the distance, but everything felt muted, as if the energy of the world outside had dimmed. I realized how far I had drifted from the person I used to be, the person who arrived in the city full of ambition, curiosity, and the desire to make a difference. I had chased success, but in doing so, I had forgotten why I started chasing it in the first place. The next few weeks were marked by a deep sense of inner conflict. I began questioning everything: the job, the lifestyle, the person I had become. My achievements no longer felt like milestones. They felt like chains, locking me into a version of myself that no longer fit. I realized I had sacrificed too much of my authenticity for the sake of outward success. I had become a version of myself that I thought others wanted me to be, not who I truly was. The tipping point came when I ran into an old friend from my small hometown. We hadn't seen each other in years, but we met at a cafe in the city one afternoon. She looked the same, full of life, grounded in a way that I hadn't felt in a long time. She was still living in our small town, working at the local library, and was so genuinely happy in her life. As we caught up, she spoke of the simple joys, the small victories, the connections with people, and the peace that came with a slower, more intentional life.